lent the couple his mansion and his private jet, is rocked by a shock new interview in The Hollywood Reporter by his sexual harassment accuser, who suggests he has been hiding his sexuality for years. So, when are we going to hear from Meghan Markle on Tyler Perry, or is he going to join the Jessica Mulroney category of someone?
Here's ex-best friend Jessica Mulroney will betray her. And inside exclusively notes to life and style, everyone.
Oh, buckle up, because this one came out of nowhere and it's already making serious waves. Meghan Markle, yes, the Duchess turned media powerhouse, is suddenly smack in the middle of a feud no one saw coming. And it's not just any feud, it's between two of her closest confidants. Tyler Perry, her Hollywood godfather, and Jessica Mulroney, her longtime image guru. It started like a whisper, barely there. But now, it's a full-blown explosion. Tyler, the man who gave Meghan and Harry a safe haven when they were under siege. Jessica, the woman who quite literally helped design Meghan's post-royal glow-up. And now, they're at each other's throats. And Meghan? She's heartbroken, stuck in the crossfire, blindsided, and emotionally torn.
The last couple of months,
So, what set this off? It all began innocently. Just last week, a quiet little dinner in Beverly Hills. Tyler invited Meghan to celebrate. A private charity screening they'd co-hosted had just wrapped. A cozy, feel-good evening with close friends. Jessica was there too, sipping wine, chatting, glowing like they were all still besties. Everything looked perfect. But within 2 days, the whispers started. Word leaked. There was an argument, a heated one. Tyler versus Jessica. And not some polite disagreement. No, this got personal. Allegedly, it had to do with Meghan's recent Instagram post. She promoted Jessica's podcast. Great, right? Except Tyler saw it as a betrayal. Apparently, Tyler and Meghan were working on a special initiative for marginalized women, and by spotlighting Jessica's project instead, Meghan, in his eyes, sidelined their cause. Ouch. Jessica, on her end, she felt completely blindsided. Her feelings were real. One insider even said the entire thing got ugly. Fast.
Mulroney were once inseparable, but a white privilege row saw the Duchess of Sussex cut her BFF off for good.
Soon, Jessica's friends started going public. Meg gifted my platform a spotlight and she forgot, one said. Meanwhile, Tyler's people were putting out subtle reminders. Meghan's about advocacy, aligned values, real support. Translation, this felt like betrayal. And the drama, it only got worse from there. Meghan's inbox started lighting up. Group chats were on fire. People asking, did you take a side? The internet. Oh, it had opinions. A former Disney exec, clearly Team Perry, tweeted something cryptic about loyalty turning into self-promotion. And boom, Jessica's camp fired back with a quote from Meghan's own podcast. Empathy is not a branding exercise. Oof. Subtle shade? Not so subtle. Influencers jumped in. TikTok lit up with Team Perry versus Team Mulroney debates. And in the middle, Meghan, quiet, no official statement, just one lone post. A soft graphic about unity and sisterhood. Sweet, right? Well, not everyone saw it that way. Some praised it, called it classy, non-toxic. Others thought it was a cop-out, a passive move to avoid choosing a side. And now, everyone's convinced she did choose. And that's the problem. This isn't just a spat between friends. This is a perception war. Meghan's entire brand is about reclaiming her voice. And now, people are saying she's silencing it to keep everyone happy. The critics? Oh, they're dissecting every word in that quote graphic. Was it posted before or after the calls with Tyler and Jessica? What really happened? One tweet said it best. Megs, you can't serve two masters, especially when both are auditioning for your brand. And that's exactly it. This isn't just gossip. This is a collision between Hollywood power and public loyalty, between who Meghan is publicly and who she's loyal to privately. And for Meghan, it's coming at the worst time. She's been working so hard on relaunching herself, new public initiatives, rebuilding alliances with Oprah, Clooney, the whole gang. And now, two of her most powerful supporters going at it right in her orbit.
She's a user, and she's using these women, and
Now let's talk receipts, because drama around Tyler Perry, not new. He's been under fire before. Toxic workplace allegations, lawsuits, media scrutiny, he's seen it all. But Meghan? She stood by him, loudly, publicly. She aligned herself with his legacy, celebrating him as a creator, a voice for the voiceless. It meant something. So now, when he starts posting vague messages about mutual support, it hits different. It's not just shade, it's personal, and people are reading into it. Does Meghan still support him? Is she pulling back? The silence is loud. Flip the coin and there's Jessica. Remember, Jessica wasn't just a friend. She was the architect behind Meghan's initial Hollywood comeback. After the Netflix documentary, Jessica helped shape the narrative. Guest columns, ghostwritten op-eds, staged interviews. Jessica was there behind every polished move. She wasn't just helping, she was steering the ship. So when Meghan highlights someone else's podcast and not Jessica's recent mentoring project, it stings hard. Jessica's team reportedly feels erased, forgotten, not even thanked. And that cuts deep. This is about more than one Instagram post. It's about identity, control, visibility. For Tyler, it's about his voice being respected. For Jessica, it's about the loyalty she thought was unshakable. And for Meghan, it's a test, a real one. Her whole image, unity, sisterhood, advocacy, now hangs in the balance. And in today's world, staying silent isn't neutral. It's a statement. Every word Meghan doesn't say gets dissected. Every step she takes or doesn't is being judged under a microscope. A PR strategist close to the Sussexes summed it up perfectly. Meghan's stuck. If she apologizes too much, she risks losing trust. But if she says too little, people will assume she's picking branding over real bonds. It's a lose-lose. So what's the play? Apparently, Meghan's planning a quiet, no-cameras dinner. Just her, Tyler, and Jessica. No press, no social media, just raw, honest reconciliation. Bold move, but dangerous. If it leaks, it'll look fake. But if it doesn't happen, the silence grows even louder. She's racing against a clock. The world's waiting for a sign. Any sign. Because again, this isn't about one podcast episode. This is about what Meghan stands for. And right now, that message is blurry. There's even talk of a joint panel. A bold, public move, Tyler, Jessica, and Meghan together talking women, power, collaboration, healing. It's ambitious, it's brave. But oh, the tension. Tyler wants it on his platform. Jessica wants control over the guest list. Meghan just wants it to feel real, authentic, heartfelt, but that's the challenge. Can three strong voices hurt by silence come together for unity? If it works, Meghan looks like the bridge, the glue, a real leader of heart and humility. If it flops, the whole thing will be ripped apart by the media and internet trolls. Because let's not forget, social media's having a field day. TikTok is spoofing the drama. One viral clip shows Meghan scrolling her phone, hovering over Tyler and Jessica's contact icons, then choosing the olive branch emoji. Cute? Maybe. But the message is clear. Pick a side. On Twitter, fans are begging for peace. Others, mocking. Is this the next Netflix doc? One user joked, the backlash is real and it's getting louder because Meghan built her platform on radical transparency. And now people are asking, where's that transparency when it really counts? Let's be real. Brands are watching. Sponsors are watching. This isn't just friendship fallout, it's professional risk. Meghan's linked to heavy hitters, Serena Ventures, Spotify, William Morris. Her every move has weight. If she's seen as flaky or unsure, deals get dicey. Remember the wellness pop-up she launched last month? Mental health, healing, empowerment. It was supposed to be big, but it went quiet. No photos with Tyler, no shout out to Jessica. It felt off. Now people are wondering, was that Meghan distancing herself from the drama even then? And if so, why? Let's not forget what Tyler Perry meant to Meghan and Harry. He didn't just give them a house, he gave them sanctuary. He's godfather to their daughter. He put his reputation on the line for them. And now, insiders say he's hurt. Deeply. He's not angry, he's disappointed. His social posts about real circles and authentic energy, they weren't random, they were hints. And everyone noticed. Jessica's side is no less emotional. For her, it's not about credit, it's about being remembered, being acknowledged. She helped build the Meghan we see today, and now she feels invisible. Without Tyler and Jessica in her corner, Meghan's carefully built support structure starts to shake. Can she pivot? Absolutely, but it comes with a cost. Emotional, professional, public. Harry, he's watching it all unfold. Quietly. He shared Meghan's Unity post, stayed out of the noise, but behind the scenes, he's trying to help. Word is, he's encouraging calm. Don't burn bridges, don't lose the long game over short-term drama. But make no mistake, he's worried too. Tyler and Jessica are his allies now too. If things sour, that affects their entire advocacy platform, their ability to speak for change, their media presence, and this feud, it's not just Meghan's to fix, it affects them both. This drama isn't just gossip, it's strategy unraveling in real time. On the surface, it's about feelings, but underneath, it's about control, perception, and staying relevant. Instagram, Substack, even comment sections, every silence, every like, every omission tells a story. Meghan's brand was built on vulnerability, unity, and chosen family. But now, the world's watching. Will she walk the talk, or is the message cracking under pressure? Here's the deal. If Meghan can somehow pull off a public reconciliation, something real, something messy, something human, she wins. Not just in headlines, but in hearts. Imagine Tyler and Jessica showing up side by side, Meghan in the middle, all of them laughing, being vulnerable, showing that even powerful people mess up and mend things. That kind of raw leadership would be electric. It would reset the entire narrative. It would say, we're not perfect, but we're real. But there's a risk, a big one. If one of them pulls out or if it leaks before it's locked in, the whole thing backfires. Suddenly, Meghan looks like she's managing PR instead of feelings. The whole sisterhood message starts to feel like a photo shoot fantasy instead of lived truth. And that's the fine line she's balancing on right now. The internet isn't helping. TikTok's flooded with memes. One even showed Meghan holding her phone, biting her nails, hesitating between a call to Tyler or Jessica, then sending a group chat that just says, "Let's talk?" Underneath, the caption, "Girl, just fix it." Funny? Sure, but beneath the humor is a challenge. Fix it or lose us. Meanwhile, fans are split. Some say Meghan is the glue. She's the one holding this messy dynamic together. Others say she's the problem. Too focused on her brand, not focused enough on the bonds. We're about to find out, because this isn't just about friendship, it's about trust. And once that cracks, it's hard to glue back together. The clock's ticking and the whole world watching. And what about Harry? Still silent. No comments, no interviews, just a quiet repost of Meghan's quote. But insiders say he's not as calm as he looks. He's concerned, deeply, not just for Meghan's relationships, but for what this means for their platform, their voice. Tyler is godfather to their daughter. Jessica was once a daily voice in Meghan's ear. Losing either one doesn't just mean hurt feelings. It means political fallout, loss of support, diminished clout in Hollywood and beyond. It means their whole chosen family message suddenly looks temporary. And this is exactly what critics have been waiting for. One viral tweet summed it up with ruthless precision. Meghan preaches sisterhood, but can't even keep her own circle whole. The pressure is suffocating, and Meghan knows it. She's been calling, texting, trying to hold both relationships at once. But what happens when both sides start to feel like second place? That's the tightrope. Because here's the truth. This drama isn't really about podcasts or Instagram graphics or misread loyalties. It's about expectation. Meghan created a brand built on authenticity, and now the people who helped her build it feel like they're being used when convenient and ignored when they're not. That's the real sting. Jessica reportedly told a friend, "It's not about being in the spotlight. It's about being seen." That hurt? That's real? Perry's vibe? More strategic. His posts now reference loyalty, legacy, the importance of shared purpose. Translation? If you're not amplifying the mission, you're stepping away from the circle. And Meghan? She's stuck in the middle, publicly poised, privately wrecked. One contact said, she cried after the second call with Jessica, said she felt like she was losing a sister. Another said she felt devastated that Perry even suspected her of turning her back. So now, Meghan's got a decision to make. Does she lay low, hoping the noise dies down? Or does she step into the chaos and take control of the narrative? There's talk of a documentary-style sit-down, Oprah style. But this time, no Oprah, just the three of them. Raw, uncut, real talk about power, loyalty, and what happens when family turns into factions. The question is, who's brave enough to say yes? Because whatever happens next will shape more than just Meghan's headlines. It'll shape her legacy. Is she the woman who brought people together in the face of chaos, or the one who let it all fall apart behind a beautifully filtered quote? This moment, this drama, is more than drama. It's a mirror. And Meghan's about to find out who's really standing behind her when the cameras are off and the stakes are sky high. Will Tyler forgive and step forward? Will Jessica accept that spotlight isn't always equal? Will Meghan reclaim her voice, not through subtle posts, but through messy, honest conversation? We'll know soon. Because in a world where silence is never silent and loyalty is public currency, the next move Meghan makes might be her most important yet.